Hi guys! We're like 5 minutes late, but that is not too bad considering how bad it can be at times. So yeah, this is a little bit unusual time for me to stream. As you probably can guess, I'm mostly like a weekend streamer. But you know what? I was gonna stream last weekend, but I didn't get around to it. So now I actually want to stream. So why not the stream? I have almost everything set up. I shall open up a chat and then I shall share my screen and then everything is good to go. So yeah, hi Holy, hi Sir, sorry if I screw up your usernames. Hi Emma Sularanta, hi Resha, hi DJ Elms the Wolf, hi Russian One, hi James Rollins, hi KB something. Hi, the meme cat. Uh, welcome everyone to the stream. Great to see that so many of you have already made here. Hi, Dead Star Speed Paint. Okay, now for real, let me open up the chat so I can finally actually start streaming for you people, so you don't have to stare at my icon for the eternity. So yeah. How are you guys doing? Have you started up your... Oh, things have changed a little bit, huh? Can I open up? Yes, please. I want to. Oh, this opened the chat on a separated like page. What is going on? It seems like YouTube has changed the system a little bit. Not too much to get too confused, so that is good. And hi, Snowy. Hi, Nix the Dragon. So yeah. Hopefully the new kind of system doesn't screw us over. Apart from that, the stream is on a like completely different what is that word? Not a tab. Completely different window. There we go. But yeah, let me share my screen before I forget. Let's get this stream started. So Tuesday's stream. I noticed that many people streamed yesterday, mainly referring to some warrior animators and such. But yeah, as some of you who have been on my stream about like during the past few weeks that I've had streams there and there, you can probably tell that I'm still stuck with the same map part. This time though, it is very close being done. So I probably won't get it done during the stream, but I try. I mainly have powder left to shade, and I still have some coloring to do, which is the reason I doubt I get this done during the stream, but you know, I may as well go for it. At least try to finish the shading part, if nothing else. Hi, Ghost or good, or bye. Yeah, nice to see some familiar faces. Is everybody yet on a summer vacation, or do you still have some school to do? Or do you probably happen to be on a or have you probably gotten a summer job by any tiny teeny chance? It seems like most of you, like Russian One and the meme cat, are having a vacation. I'm soon on my vacation too. For those who have probably missed, I've been doing a work practice internship, in other words, and even though my vacation could have started during May, I started internship. So I've done 2 months of internship now, or work practice, however it's easier for you to guys understand. And during July, I will be having a break or summer vacation of some sort. And then during August, I will be back to internship again. So this summer, I don't have that much of a vacation, unfortunately. But during my vacation, aka July, I try to make the most of it. So I try to finish up the blank space AMV. That was supposed to be a Valentine's AMV, but stuff came on the way. Thanks, university. Then I try to finish. Well, this map part is almost a must to be finished in a few days. Along with that, this one I will probably be finishing 2 other map parts that I've had on my to-do list. And other than that, I probably, after the blank space AMV is complete, I will probably start ahead and do another AMV project, which hopefully doesn't prove to be as tricky as the blank space one. The blank space AMV is mainly an experiment. Hi, Wolf.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you mid-sentence.
No, it's okay.
If my chair would stop making noise, that'd be great. Sorry, keep going. Whatever you were telling them. Sorry.
It's okay. So yeah, the blank space AMV was mainly an experiment when it comes to movement. The blank space AMV has a lot of movement. And for my standards, probably the most movement I've ever had in AMV before, guaranteed, and probably the most movement that I've had ever have in any animation that I've ever done. And I'm also trying a little interesting ways of with camera angles and this kind of stuff. So I hope you guys will like it whenever I hopefully get it soon done.
Eventually, one day.
Eventually. Hashtag Flame University.
I feel ya.
How is your summer school doing, Wolf?
So far, so good. I am now basically officially halfway through, or over halfway through French.
Ah, that sounds great.
Yeah, I still got 2 online classes that'll keep going after that, but just if I can get the hard one out the way.
Hopefully you will be done with them soon.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll have to see. I can do this, though. I have faith in myself. I think, sort of.
You better have, or have faith in me who has faith in you.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Hi, Captain Blue, and hi, XX Puppet, Marionette XXX. Welcome to the stream. It proved to be actually a rather useful day. Tuesday.
Oh?
To be streaming. It seems like it.
Huh. I mean, I'm only here for maybe like an hour. I have class today.
Which class do you have?
I have French today.
Ooh. Hopefully it goes well.
Thanks, it should. I actually need to ask one of my classmates for clarification on something, so hopefully everything goes well. I feel a little bit embarrassed, but if it must be done, it must be done.
Doesn't sound too bad.
No, we're working on like conjugating things for the past, and I don't get it.
Ah.
I want to ask one of my classmates and be like, can you please sort of explain how this works, because I don't understand. So hopefully, and my classmates are pretty nice, so I'm pretty sure they'll be cool about it and be like, oh yeah, it's actually not as hard as you're making it out to be.
Well, hopefully you get some answers to your questions.
Thanks. Hopefully, if not, I'll talk to the teacher and see, try to understand.
Well, in a way or another, you probably get those answers.
Yep, probably so.
And hi, Sunny Letter, welcome to the stream.
Trying to clear out all my notifications as well before I go to school. So I can guarantee it's probably not as many notifications as you have in yours.
I actually was cleaning up my inbox before the stream started.
Oh yeah? How did it go?
I got down from plus 1,100 messages down to about 660 messages.
Whew.
Way to keep things organized, Flare style.
Oh my goodness. You know, I'm glad I'm not that popular.
I actually, to be perfectly honest, I probably have some people that I should probably unwatch. But, you know, I feel super bad unwatching people.
Yeah,
Because
I
I
do
feel
too.
like
But
it's like...
there comes a time where it's like, but I'm not enjoying any of the things you're doing now. Like, you watch them for whatever reason, and then eventually they switch off for that reason. And if you still enjoy their work, which is fantastic, then keep going. But if you don't, you know, you've got to watch people you enjoy looking at their art.
True. I was actually wondering, should I be that...
Go ahead.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You were speaking first. Go first.
I was actually wondering, should I actually go for it and go through the people that I watch, but I haven't like really favorited or such from them for a long time. Just like fix like I want to get their deviations, but I wonder would that be evil thing to do?
Who knows? I have this one person I keep meaning to unwatch because they're always grumpy, and it's not like I have an issue with people being like, you're totally allowed to have like a bad day, you know? Like a bad day, a bad week, that's fine. It happens. This person is literally always grumpy and always complaining, and I'm just like, I need to unwatch you. Because watching you be like in a bad mood all the time is just really getting old.
Yeah. I totally get that.
Cute. They're still learning and their art is cute, but their attitude is just gross.
That's probably the most annoying or the most saddest like situations in life when like the art is great, but the person behind the art isn't that great, and then you have to kind of like make the decision whether to support the artist because you still like what they do, or then just let kind of like, okay, it's not exactly political to like be like, okay, that person is so angsty, I don't actually like them that much, but like
I think you mean polite.
You
said political, which is politics. But I know what you mean. It's like, well, do I stay here because of the art, or do I leave because they have a bad attitude?
Yeah.
And I mean, like I said, people are allowed to have a bad day, a bad week, whatever. Like, it happens. Life is just kind of like that. But, at the same time, just after a while, it's like, okay, I'm kind of done. Trying to, like I said, clear out notifications at the moment.
Are you doing again one of those like click your answers kind of thing?
No, I'm just clearing out, like I said, notifications.
Well, I bet
No,
you're not having as bad
nothing.
situation as I did.
Yeah, I'm nearly done.
I actually even had a person that had managed to like submit 80 deviations while I hadn't been paying much attention to my inbox.
Wow. That's impressive.
I'm actually pretty good. How about yourself? I was a little bit exhausted a couple of days ago, but now I'm getting a little bit better in
That's
hopes
good.
of getting finally to vacation because internship is very draining.
I can imagine.
It is not as bad as some could imagine, but I can totally get now like why people may be like, you know, like working people are like, I'm so tired, I can't do anything anymore. And as a creative person,
Yeah.
that actually hurts. Like it hurts so much, like when you come back from work and then you sit down and then you're like, okay, I want to do something. For example, this map part. I want to continue this map part. But you
I'm
can't
so
because you're
tired.
so drained.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's gotta suck.
Actually, like I submitted a deviation yesterday, a
Mm-hmm.
commission on my
Yeah, I
DeviantArt,
saw.
and
That looks
that's
pretty cool.
oh, thank you. And I realized that is actually the only drawing, probably the only drawing because of this map part that I complete during this June. If we are discounting the traditional commission, but like,
Oh, I'll count that because that's at least a completed drawing.
yeah, so 2 drawings for a month. That is actually very sad for me.
Oh. Yeah, no, for sure. I liked how the Charizard came out. It looks really cool.
Ah, thank you. It was really refreshing. Like, even though I love drawing cats, it is always like, of course, despite loving to draw cats, I can say that sometimes it is nice to have like a, you know, drawing something different. And
Yeah,
because
for
I do
sure.
that rarely out of my own will, it is fun that people come and commission me like the craziest stuff. Okay, Charizard is not that crazy, but it's still like, it's not a
I
cat.
mean, personally, I'm not sure how it would turn out trying to draw Charizard. I'm just saying. Like, your Charizard is on point. I don't know if I could do that well.
I don't know, is it because like I used to draw a lot of Charmander when I was little, because Charmander used to be my favorite Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, does that have some kind of like, I drew a lot of lizard Pokemon, but I can tell you that when I was like doing the line art, I
Yeah.
was like trying my best to get it to look like a little bit buffy and not so round
Mm.
that I usually do, like round and shaft.
Yeah.
And I was like flailing there, like, help!
How does one do this?
Exactly. And it also like made me kind of like, okay, I don't exactly want to redraw the toothless drawing that I did, but it eventually made me like kind of interested, like how would I draw the toothless fan art piece that I did 2014? How that would
Nice.
turn out if I did it now.
Yeah, definitely. I totally get it. There are some things that even when I go back and look at it, and I'm like, how would this look if I redid it now? Pieces like that. Where it's like, I'm not going to redo it. At least not right now. But I wonder how it would look. Especially pieces that I used to be really proud of. I think would be fun to go back and look at and try and redo.
Mm-hmm.
Um, of course, to start cutting the grass, like right as I'm going to call. Thank you, people that work for the neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate it.
Okay, what?
It's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I spotted a question I have a question. Do you know Harry Potter? Yes, I do know Harry Potter, and unlike every single other kid of my generation, or kind of like plus minus 5-year generation, I got nothing against Harry Potter, so I say that straight off the back. But I'm one of those people who haven't read the books, mainly because I don't like reading, haven't seen the movies apart from the first one. But my friends have done the Harry Potter quiz for me, and from that like quiz, I've got Hufflepuff.
Same. To all of that, honestly. I've seen bits of the first movie. I've seen bits of other movies, but I'm not really like. It's not one of those things that I'm like, oh yeah, awesome. I love it. I've never read the books. I thought about it once and then never again. It's not like I dislike it. It's just it wasn't something that I was too interested in. And then now it's just kind of like meh. I mean, it's there. And then I took the quiz one time when I was really bored with Ash, and I got Hufflepuff.
I remember my friend like did it for me, and she basically translated the questions for me because I was a little bit noob. Like, this actually happened like last year.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I think about it, and it was actually my soul sister who did this to me, and she was translating me stuff and back and forth, and we got the results, and she was like, "I knew it." Meanwhile, I'm like, okay, it's a Hufflepuff, so what? Like, okay,
Yeah.
after
Apparently,
seeing
Hufflepuff is not one of the favorites.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, from what I've heard. But that is okay.
Yeah. And then again, I don't mind. Technically, I'm happy that I've done the test, so whenever people is like, are you a Harry Potter fan? Which house are you? And then I can feel like, sorry, I don't read the books, I haven't seen the movies, but I know which house I'm in. Like,
Well,
but
at least if nothing else, you know.
Huh?
At least if nothing else, you know what house you're in.
Yeah. And it's actually very funny because now, like, in university, I'm actually surrounded by people who are, like, fascinated about Harry Potter. And one of my friends makes, like, fan fiction fan art of Harry Potter fanfics. And she is amazing with humans, and her, like, drawing style is perfect. But
Nice.
yeah, I'm currently surrounded with, like, Harry Potter fans, and I'm like, ah!
Yeah, one of my friends, she owns Silverpool in Life Under the Trees. She has a couple other characters too, but Silverpool's her most active one. She's a big Harry Potter fan, and she's made me promise to watch the movies with her, and I highly doubt that I will. But so I know that she's really into it. My friend Mallory's also really into it. And then, so I'm kind of sitting here and I'm like, I don't know anything about this, but okay. Oh, no, I get to see them tomorrow, and I'm really excited.
Cool. I guess the latest thing related to Harry Potter that I've interacted with was a movie, Wonderful. Is it Wonderful Beasts?
Oh, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
We my friends were like, okay, we want to see this movie. Do you want to tag along? And I was like, sure, why not? Then we go and watch the movie, and I can say it was great. I can appreciate it as an artist, and the effects were gorgeous.
I recently got my dads to watch Moana, and I was so proud of myself.
I still haven't seen it. I want to see it so bad.
You know why you have to? The water animation in that movie is gorgeous.
I'm probably gonna have some kind of like artistic like pleasure euphoria feeling probably while watching it.
I have the art book for that movie, and that's the only art book for a movie I own.
Beautiful.
I have other art books. I have more, but they're more like tutorial based. but this is like an art book, and I'm just like, I love it. So did you hear that? I think it's Owl City did a cover of one of the Dear Evan Hansen songs.
By Owl City, I guess.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it, but my YouTube is like recommending it. Like whenever I listen to Dear Evan Hansen, it's like, Owl City has made a freaking cover about it. Just watch it.
I'm not the biggest fan of it. I've listened to it a couple of times. Just I was like, okay, so maybe the first time I was like, okay, maybe I'm being biased because of the original. Let's listen to it a few more times, and I did. I don't like it.
I guess I shall give it my doom once I get around and listen to it. Hopefully.
Yeah. It's just the thing is that Waving Through a Window is a really emotional song, and they took all the emotion out of it.
Yeah. It's a very emotional song, and I guess I have some hard time relating to the song. Like, don't get me wrong, the song is great, but I personally can't find any connection with the song. Like, or I can technically relate to it, but it's not my favorite even Dear Evan Hansen song.
It is my favorite personally. I relate to it too much. It starts to make me cry sometimes.
Yeah.
What is your favorite, if you don't mind my asking?
My favorite is what was the name? Good moment to forget everything.
If you can give me a lyric, I can
You Will Be Found.
You Will Be Found is good.
It is so great.
Disappear are two I really like. They also make me tear up.
They're like the You Will Be Found is kind of like if I need a boost, kind of like reassuring that I actually matter to this world. Because trust me, I actually get way too often those kind of moments when I'm like, I'm such an awful friend, nobody wants me. And then I listen to the song and I'm like, there are still people that care.
Just Dear Evan Hansen hurts so much. I love it so much, but it hurts so much.
I actually, one day, was it last week or, okay, not last week, probably earlier. Anyway, of course, illegal version, but I found it on YouTube, like the musical.
That's awesome.
And I watched it. And I was crying hardcore, like halfway through. I was crying and I was hurting and I was like, this I can relate kind of in so many levels and it hurts so much.
Same though. Like, it hits so close to home on so many just different things for me. And I'm just like, and I know it's worse too because like I don't even have, at least not diagnosed, social anxiety. And I know for people that do, that hits home really hard.
For me,
for someone who has always just been shy, it hurts.
I bet so. For me, what actually hits very close to home for me is like Evan's relationship with his mom. Like, okay, my mom's relationship isn't exactly that. It is a lot better. But I can relate in so many levels because like 10 years, it was only me and my mom and nothing else. And even when my stepdad stepped into my life, no pun intended, it was still like, like after you're 10 years old and you get like the teenage state when you actually start to think a lot about like, okay, my little sisters actually have a father and full family. I never had that. And they act so heartlessly about it. And like seeing the musical, I can relate because there was like some moments in my life where I just decided to keep quiet from my mom because I didn't want to like emotionally burden her with my problems. And that was the thing with the musical that like hit very close home to me.
Yeah, no, this musical can hit close to home for a lot of people. I'm really sad because my friend won't listen to it. She is very hit and miss with musicals. She said she's not a big fan of them, but there's like one or two she will listen to. And I'm sad because I'm like, I love this one. Why?
Okay, this is probably quickly a good moment to answer some questions I noticed to pass by. I know Pirates of the Caribbean. And again, Pirates of the Caribbean, movie that has a couple of movies. I've seen only one-ish. Yeah, one. And half. Or bits from there and there. But I haven't seen it like... I've seen only the first movie and that's about it. The rest of it's like are clips from there and there.
Good job.
There was another...
Someone was asking about tips for animating.
Yeah. The animating one. So, yeah, tips for animating.
Chat link? I'm sorry. Would you mind tossing me the link for the chat?
It's okay. I bet it's easier to manage that way. I have so many things open here. Okay, I kicked it to the Hangout. There you go.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And even though I noticed that... Hi, Norway! Welcome to the stream! Which one I have seen relating to the Pirates of the Caribbean one, I guess. I've seen the first one. I don't remember the name, but I remember there were these glowy skeleton thingies and whatnot. That's the average description you get from me. And thank you very much, Luna Pack. And hi, Shadowhunter17 Yoto. Welcome to the stream, both of you. So yeah, tips to animating. Back to that. I think okay, excuse me while I find my English again. I guess the biggest tip I can give for animating at first is that have patience. Animating takes a lot of time, especially if you want it to look good. So, in a nutshell, have patience and actually take your time with it. Especially if you want it good looking. If you prefer to have more rush style, then go for it. I don't see any reason why not to like neglect your style if that is what you like to do. When it comes to movements, there are moments when you sometimes have to redo movements. I actually try to think like how can I sum these tips like swiftly and narrowly. Adapt frames is actually something I could get. Like, of course, animations won't look natural or won't look probably close to home what you want them to when you're starting off animating. And that's okay. But the thing to keep in mind is that a perfect animation doesn't happen with 2 frames. It won't probably happen with 3 frames, or it won't probably even happen with 8 frames either. Certain movements require more frames. The slower the movement you want to be, the more frames you will have. And the faster movement you want, the more frames, the less frames you have, because they will, you know, go by quickly. And I guess the last thing as a tip I could give is that don't care about the program. Like, if you seriously want to try animating, MS Paint and Windows Movie Maker or whatever you have on your Mac or Apple device is good to go. You don't need fancy programs like Adobe Flash or Toon Boom or TV Paint. Just if you really feel it and you want to go for it, then don't let the programs you have to limit you. Take them as an opportunity to give you a chance and feel to it. I bet there are a lot of tutorials in YouTube, like how to animate on MS Paint and yada yada. But like, yeah, don't let the programs, and this actually comes with drawing too. Don't let anything to limit you from drawing digitally. If you have MS Paint, go for it. Draw with the MS Paint. Draw your heart out. Don't let it stop you. I will probably repeat myself, so I stop there. Basically, don't let the program to limit you. Take them as opportunities. Rage. Who's your favorite actor? My favorite actor actually currently is why I always forget his name. Anyway, okay, I say 3. And I say by the name of the character because right now, for the life of me, I can't remember the name of these actors, even though I've been watching a lot of interviews and been not interacting, but like, you know, interacting through YouTube with their names. So yeah. The first one of my favorite actors is from Hamilton. The Lin is my favorite actor from there, like the actor of Hamilton. Oh my gosh, why this is so complicated. Hi, Ponder of the Light, welcome to the stream. The second one is also from Hamilton. It's so tough choice. Why? Why do you do this to me? Actor of Angelica. I don't remember her name. Like, I see her name in my head. I see how it's written, but I can't write it right now. But basically, the original actor of Angelica, her voice is gorgeous, and her acting is great. On point. Then third one comes from Evan Hansen, and that is, now I may mix names, but Lawrence Thompson, the actor of Joey. I really like the emotion that she puts into her acts. Like, that is so great. As an honorable mentions, the actor of Aaron Burr, like, give it to him. He is great. And then the actor of Washington, like, great people. Actual music recorded. I've only seen the Act 1. I haven't seen the second one. And also that part of the reason why I probably like Lin-Manuel as an actor is because of his attitude and what I've like got to kind of piece him out of him through the interviews and such. Like, Lin-Manuel is my spirit human. Hands down. Although I have to see the Hamilton Act Part 2. But like, from like music or singing aspect, like, I can technically say almost everyone from the Hamilton cast, they are great singers.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it might have been a little bit tame, but there are still like some elements that I can recognize being used, like in the musical, like musical theater and yada yada. And especially considering, like, sure, they could have a lot of, like, Hamilton crew actually has very fancy, like, dressing and this kind of stuff. Like, that is on point. But as a person who have been doing theater and such, I can understand that why things may look lame. For example, lack of, like, equipment on the stage. And I actually love the ways Hamilton has, like, overcome with the problem of, like, dealing with lack of items and equipments on the stage. And that is actually something I really, really like. My favorite superhero, supervillain. If you're talking about Marvel and this kind of stuff, I don't dare to say it because, again, I haven't really seen much of the movies and such, so I rather not start guessing out of blue. So I leave it as that. Yeah, I can see that argument too.
Something about arguments? I'm sorry, I was reading.
Okay, I was talking about what Emma said.
Let me go look.
Hi, Pandit the Lucky Cat. Welcome to the stream.
Fair enough.
But then again, I can also understand where the lack of emotion may come from because, well, Hamilton is a very long musical. And even though I haven't acted 2 hours straight, like constantly being on stage, I also know for a fact that there are moments when, like, you actually have to save up your energy because, like, even for 1 hour, that is a lot of moving, a lot of singing, and a lot of, like, moving all around. Of course, the difference is, like, with our musical that our high school did with Hamilton's musical is that Hamilton's musical, the people moved there a lot more than we actually did.
True, but this is also, I guess, to kind of not to play, or I guess to play the devil's advocate here. Emma has a point. People are paying a lot of money to see a good show. For it to be disappointing is kind of sad.
That is true too.
Because I've heard people looked into seeing it, and it's expensive to go see it.
Isn't it like $250 or near to $300 for a basic ticket now?
I think so. But it's still that's ridiculous.
Hi girl, Springtrap, welcome to the stream. And yeah, I can get that point too. Like, of course, if I went to the musical that I paid that much money from, of course I would expect there, like, a great performance and such.
Definitely.
Like, your guys' points are very valid. Like, don't get me wrong. But of course I can't really talk about it because, like, our musical was like 10 euros.
Nice.
And I remember people being like, why don't you charge more? Anyway. That's something I agree on. You get totally you get a lot better, like, experience out of the studio version, like of the album version of the musical. That is something I totally agree on, because yeah, as you said, like okay, let's if we pretend that there is like this hypothetical situation where the cast of Hamilton actually gave their everything with every single song from the very start. I believe that the show won't last too long. Like probably. Okay, okay. Have to bear in mind they are professional actors. So, of course, they have a lot more experience and a lot more yada yada. But I still dare to say, if they perform every night, every day during the week, I bet they will be like the point when the performances are getting worse is probably after 5th act. Like then I can imagine like, despite having probably like very trained voices and whatever, I bet at least some of them would get a little bit exhausted and probably would like lack with catching a breath and this kind of stuff. If that makes any sense.
It does.
But yeah, I totally get like every single aspect of the like the argument here. Also another thing, like with the price, it's ridiculous, but at the same time, Hamilton has a very, very high demand.
That's also a really good point.
Yeah, so it is unfortunately one of those situations that let's pretend that Hamilton costed only $100.
Okay.
I know it's still quite a bit, but I believe it's something
it's not
like
bad in the grand scheme of things.
Huh?
That's not bad in the grand scheme of things, though.
Yeah, I think it's like some around like a average price for like a musical. That would be like basic kind of musical.
No, I'm not sure. That's a good question. I haven't actually looked into musicals all that much.
Me and my friend actually got like free tickets to the one or local musical. Okay, it was a little bit lame because it was like, you know, set in like 60s and whatnot. But that musical alone, I heard from a friend that actually had bought tickets to it, had cost like 70 euros or 70 to 60 euros. And I can tell you, it probably
that
wasn't
probably
much
would have
better.
been like. I don't know. Euros are higher than US dollars. So you said probably about 70?
Yeah,
Probably
70 to 60, so it would be probably like 70 to $85.
Yeah.
So let's pretend that Hamilton costs like $100.
Okay.
Then imagine how quickly and how far away those tickets would be like sold out.
Yeah.
And then because I bet like, okay, I'm not sure about Cycle, how long musical lives on Broadway, but seeing how huge impact Hamilton had, I bet it's gonna be around for a while.
Yeah.
So, if Hamilton was that cheap, quote cheap,
Yeah.
I believe that there wouldn't be like, there would be again many people not be able to see the musical when the musical would just end because there is no more tickets left to sell.
Yeah.
Like, if that makes any sense. It is a little bit like, yeah, it's a business world. It's not fun thing to be like thinking about money and this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but if you think about it, while it sucks they do have a high price because of, I mean, one, it's a Broadway play. You know it's going to be an arm and a leg to go see it. It's a Broadway play.
Uh-huh.
You know? So that's your first cue. It's on Broadway. You know you're gonna pay a decent bit for it. Two, it's very, very popular.
Yep.
Very popular. I don't think I'd ever seen a musical blow up this big.
Even though Dear Evan Hansen is also like blowing up, but it's not it haven't reached the Hamilton level in no way.
No. So definitely I can kind of see what they're doing. Having it as a high ticket price would be kind of like, well,
you can actually see it like, yeah, those are basically also the main points. And I bet also because it's in New York, it costs, or wherever. And as you said, it's on Broadway. Broadway is a huge thing. It's like a trademark that you attach to the ticket. Ding! The cost is gonna go very high. For example, compare Starbucks and like your local basic gas station coffee prices.
Yeah, you're going from maybe like $1.50 to a decent bit more.
Yeah, like unfortunately, name has a lot of effects.
Yeah.
Like,
it's insane. I'm sorry, I was grabbing my phone because it's headphones go out. Give me just a second. It's getting close to time for me to have to go to school. I don't know how much longer I will be around. Sorry about that. I was just grabbing my phone. Can I fully charge? Close enough.
yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's okay. I was actually like, I hope you guys don't mind. Actually, I think we are actually striking in a very interesting conversation. But like, okay, let's take up a DeviantArt. Many people tell me that I should charge more from my pictures at times. Like people say that I'm underpriced. But at the same time, if I lifted up my prices, not many would buy because they don't have that high demand. But if we take Kawaiku or Witch Dogs, for example.
Witch Paws and yeah. Even human artists are, I've been looking into like I said, human artists here recently, because I've had some human characters, and my goodness, I mean, I love my human characters, I do, but I was looking at prices for some of them, and it's just, yeah, no, maybe someday when I have like a job, but for now,
Yeah, right now, okay, I technically probably, we're talking about adoptables or commissions.
Commissions.
Okay, because yeah, the adoptables, I put them in their own category, but like, of course, money speaks there too. But like,
we can get into that later.
Yeah, we can get into that later. That's gonna be a long talk. But commissions. The higher the demand is, artists can undersell them or underprice themselves as much as they want, but it's not really recommended because the amount of work that you would get afterwards. So, of course, again, everything has a limit. There is a certain bar, the high you can go, but if you pass it, then you're just greedy. For example, I can like, let's take a Tao Chi or Tao Shi. Anyway, people who are on DeviantArt probably have an idea who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He has, I think, pretty reasonable prices. He charges from a cheapie, unless these prices have changed. I'm going with what I know.
I'm sorry, I don't know who you're talking about.
Tao Shi. or something like that. Hold on, let me actually go to my DeviantArt account. Oh wait, I actually delete. Well, let me go my favorites. Where are my favorites?
So many notifications.
Fear my inbox, even though I cleaned it not too long ago. I'm talking about this person. Chao Shin. There we go.
Oh, I've never seen this person.
Oh really?
You should
They're
toss
actually
me the
pretty
link in
big.
the Hangout so I can, go watch them.
Where is that?
Oh, hey, that was a Discord. You should add me later.
Shh. I shall add you, but shh. Wait, where's my chat? My precious chat. There it is. Anyway, but yeah, I'm talking about that guy. That guy, I think he has priced himself pretty well. I'm not sure has his prices changed since last time I checked his commission prices and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point he offered two kind of commissions: a GP, or like a, I guess, yeah, it was a GP with a transparent background, and then detailed full painting.
Mm-hmm.
The GP costed $50, and I can actually show an example.
Here, I'm looking at their commissions right now.
Okay.
TV commissions are still $50.
Okay, good. Apparently, I can't show example right now because, oh well.
And then digital
Thanks.
paintings range from $150 to $200.
Yeah, that is something that I think is like very, very good pricing for him, considering how popular he is. Let me see,
Yeah.
can I actually find the example?
Plus, I'm looking at the detail in their work, and it's just wow.
Like, I think he is one of those good example people that have actually priced them correctly. I can understand, like, okay, I can't understand. Okay, that was. I think now their prices are fine. If they lifted up the prices a little bit, okay, there it is. I guess it's all right. Okay, so this is the $50 commission, just to show people. And this is gorgeous, totally worth the money. But
totally. Oh, I just see. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Do I quickly have any detail example? Okay, so this is $50 just to get the people on the same page.
I imagine that was totally worth it.
It was totally worth it. And something like this, okay, let's take another picture. Something like this is 150 up to 200.
Mm-hmm.
And that is also a very reasonable price, considering, like, look all the details here. It's insane and great. Anyway, enough of patting a person. But yeah, I think he has very reasonable prices.
Yeah.
And if he was about to lift those prices up, okay, sure, he can go for it. I can accept if he like lifted the prices maybe like with GPs up to maybe $70-ish, and with the detailed like pictures up to 300. That would be still understandable. But if he started to charge like 3 times the price that he is doing now, that would be overkilling. Like all the way overkilling.
You'd still probably have people that would be willing to do it.
Yeah, there are still people who are willing to do it, but the thing is then like, is the demand really that high for him to lift the price that high, if that makes any sense? And of course, keeping in mind that, for example, with me, sure, I start to spend slightly more and more time on my pictures, but there will eventually be a point, or there is actually a maximum point for me to spend certain time on certain commission. So, okay, let's imagine that in the nearest future, I charge 15 approximately. Let's actually do it this way. So I charge.
I just found someone who does charge $70 per chibis. However, they're a human artist, and their work is insanely detailed.
Mm-hmm.
I want to commission them someday. Someday when I'm not broke.
Okay, so for example, if I started to charge like $15 per hour, and let's say that like my normal style with transparent background, those take about 2 to 5 hours per picture. So let's pretend that I charge how much per picture?
From 30 to...
Yeah, 60. Okay, this is a little bit rough, but anyway, let's pretend that I charge this much from my like normal styled commissions with transparent background at some day. So this is something that like ensures like for me that I work on it 4 hours the most kind of thing. But there is no point for me starting to charge more if I actually spent like 7 hours on the thing. I should still remain with the same price, because if I suddenly went up to the person like, hey, you actually have to pay like plus $100 from this because I spent 7 hours on that, that's a huge no.
Yeah, no, I can't see that going over very well.
And the thing with pictures is that sure, they can be work, like at some point, like with artists, commissions are work and whatnot. But with pictures, like this is something our teacher has also told us, that with pictures you better have a solid price, because no client, unless someone who is very, 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 very much fan of yours or very, very appreciates the art, no client is willing to pay pictures by hour. Since imagine how high the prices for freaking pictures would be. Okay, let's take that $15 example. Where's my calculator?
I can pull up a calculator. Give me a minute.
Okay.
I think after this, I gotta go.
Sure.
Okay. Over here, pull up a calculator. All right.
Okay, so let's imagine a situation that I'm doing a normal styled commission with detailed background with 3 characters.
Okay.
And let's take that I spent 40 hours on it. So time that 40 with $15 if we keep that as an hour tax.
$600.
So who would be willing to pay that? I'm actually crying. Oh no.
Yeah, good luck with that.
So yeah, there's a point why pictures are not charged by an hour.
Yeah. All right. Well, my stepdad will most likely be here for class soon, which means I've got to go.
Sure.
But have fun with the rest of your stream. Thank you for letting me tag along.
Yeah, you're welcome. Glad to have you here.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya.
And hi, Evit Hassil. Welcome to the stream of intense conversation involving money and commissions. Like I say that the last example was extreme, But that, I guess, gives a good idea why there should be a moment when it should be reasonable to charge prices. I thought I heard someone. Feel free to, Emma, if you want to. We can continue with the same conversation and bore everyone out. Or then discuss about something else. This stream has had very good discussions. I'm actually very happy. So yeah, hi people. Is any people in the chat anymore alive? I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a conversation. Okay, we can change the subject, no problem. And take your time. I have a feeling we kind of kill some people with business conversation. Hi Fat Kid, welcome to the stream. And for those people who were patient enough to actually wait through the entire conversation, I shall reward you with a preview that I would do after 2 frames, but I guess you guys deserve it for being so patient and waiting around. So have a preview of this map part. Thank you, David Hassil. And yeah, as you can see, this is not so far away from being done. Hi, Nobility Hamiltras. And thank you. I really hope to get this done within the couple of few days, so I can move on with another things. Oh, thank you very much. I'm really glad to hear that. I actually realized that not many maps have actually been released where I've been part of. So I hope that some maps that I'm part of will get done sooner or later. It would be great to see some completed maps for a change. Then again, I also have one AV coming up, which I hope to finish up too during this summer. So there is also that to look out for. So yeah. So yeah, how are you people currently who are currently in the chat and not dead? I'm sorry for my inactivity with my channel as of lately during the summer. For those who don't know, I've been doing a work practice or internship, whichever feels more familiar to you. As I'm halfway through my graphic design studies, I actually have to start, work practicing how things actually work, how things actually go when I move to the graphic design industry and such. So it has eaten a lot of my time during the past 2 months, but I'm soon finally gonna be on a break. So I hope to interact with you guys more throughout the streams and whatnot. So thank you everyone so much for your patience. I hope it proves to be worth it. Yeah, hello Emma. If you're back already.
Hi.
I was like, I heard a click, and it went silent, and I was like,
I actually tried to mute myself before actually coming in, but apparently, nah, dude.
Oh, don't worry, it didn't, at least I didn't hear any bothersome noises.
Well, that's good to hear.
It's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, how are you?
I'm pretty good. What about yourself?
I'm actually very thrilled after a good conversation.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, I understand if you don't want to continue with the topic. It is a topic that I don't exactly talk about it out of passion, but I talk about it because I know that I actually in the future I actually have to as much as I want to do good things for people, I sometimes actually have to start to think it in a business way too, which is kind of sad. But I guess you know.
Yeah, I do. And I don't honestly mind talking about business stuff, but at the same time, I'm not very good at those. So it's kind of like, if we're gonna talk about this, don't expect anything fantastic or something like that from me, because I have no idea what am I talking about.
Don't worry, I totally get it. And probably the reason why I have it so strongly in my veins is because I've seen my grandfather to do it in form of selling fishes to neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
So it has kind of passed down to me, I guess.
Understandable.
So how is the commission doing? I assume you're doing the Celia's commission.
Yep. I'm working on with the shading right now.
You have been on fire as of lately.
I know. Jesus Christ, those GBs really, I mean, sure, they're easy and all, but they get to be kind of boring to work on with after a while. So I am very glad that I got this commission. And my brother just decided to slam my door shut. Thank you. I feel like I know what's gonna happen.
Well, good job for your brother, I guess.
Don't encourage him. It's not a very nice thing. What are you whispering?
Don't worry, I'm not encouraging him.
Good. Because I wouldn't. So maybe you should follow my lead on that one.
Yeah, I will.
Good.
You know the sushi I ate?
I am well aware of that sushi that you ate.
I was actually very surprised how filling that was. I bought like a lunch edition, a middle size. That was 10 euros. And I was like, this is actually a very reasonable price.
Mun keskikokoinen on medium size.
Medium.
Medium.
What did I say? Middle size.
Middle size. Ah, you little goof.
Now everyone, when you go to the McDonald's or wherever they are like small, medium, and big, large. Go to the person on the cash register and be like, I want the middle size.
The in between size. Oh golly gee. I'm gonna actually turn up your volume a little bit up because I can't hear for crying out loud. Where's my Chrome? There it is.
Welcome to the stream. But yeah, that sushi was good, and I actually could consider buying it more often during the lunch times because it's not a lot of cheaper, but 10 euros. Like, if I get full by 10 euros, then yes, please, take my money.
Take my money and take me.
The small thing was like, I think 8.50, and then the large was it 11 or 12? Anyway, something like that.
I mean, fish tends to be quite the filling. Wait, what is that word in English? Ingredient. There we go.
That's actually very true. Hi, Icy Knight. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, hello.
I would make a pun, but for the sake of our viewer, I won't do it.
Thanks. You can type it to me though, because now you got me curious. Fuck off.
Hi, Rauchi Storm 23. Welcome to the stream. I actually wonder how many usernames I've buzzed throughout this stream.
I am not sure what you mean by that, what you just wrote there.
Icy Knight.
Why would you need to keep that away from people? Like that is not safe for work.
I know.
Just say it out loud, Jesus Christ.
Is it me or did it get chilly in here? Also, I have window open, so that is also a logical explanation for that.
I have a window open too.
Oh, I actually finished shading this section.
Pardon?
I actually finished shading this section.
Nice.
Yes, hello notification.
That was a nice Twitter notification.
I still should turn off the notifications on Twitter.
At least from your like email.
Yeah. I guess it's looking alright.
It is.
Oh, I hope you get better, Blue Furry Wolf. Sunburns are very, very nasty. I actually got the same Germany strawberries that I told you guys about a couple of streams ago. They are delicious.
Oh no! You keep like shoving that into my face. Like, no, stop, Claire. No, I want strawberries. Ah! They are. I am aware.
Glad you're aware, because then you can share the joy with me.
Well, I didn't get strawberries today, like I said I would, because Kalle decided to go to the freaking store instead of me. I would have tagged along, but he wanted to go alone, but whatever.
Well, wasn't he generous?
He was.
In a wrong way, though. Let the woman get her strawberries.
I want my strawberries!
Thank you, Blue Furry Wolf. Ah, those are stars.
Huh?
Those are stars. I was like, why there are these little white dots?
Yeah, they are stars, alright. You just literally forget about your own freaking animation, like, oh, I made stars in this one.
Yeah, I was about to say. The sad truth behind animating animators live.
Animating animators life. Okay.
Because why would I ever make any sense?
You don't, that's what.
Sad but true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how was your stream?
Pretty boring, to be very honest. And it crashed, so maybe the freaking YouTube decided like, this is too boring. Let's
Oh, no.
let's just not have this anymore.
Ah, that's brutal.
It is.
Another reason why I got the inspiration to do the live stream now is because I actually watched the live version of the live stream of GT Live. I
The
got
what?
so happy.
You watch what now?
I watched like the VidCon GT live stream. And I
Ah.
got so happy for the people interacting with Matt and Stephanie, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
Hi Ansku, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I was literally like squealing at my computer. I'm so happy I'm currently all alone in this apartment, so nobody is calling like mental help, but
I'm glad for everybody who actually has to live with you in the house.
you're glad or not?
I'm glad for everybody who was out of the house, the
Oh
building.
no! Animate, no!
And Animate decides like, nah.
Animate was like, screw you.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I actually didn't save, like at all.
I mean, doesn't Animate have the like recovery kind of thing?
Yeah, they do. I hope they get it correctly. Because usually, like, I actually find it funny when they, like, when you know Animate crashes,
Yep.
it actually saves the progress at its best up to the point when you were doing your latest thing, which is fantastic. But it's still like, Why
I
do
understand.
crash if you still do that?
I mean, there's a lot of features going on in that program, so supporting all of those at once kind of gets overwhelming, apparently, for a program as well. They have feelings.
And then again, Animate is still pretty young. I guess this is called puberty. Yeah, puberty.
This is precisely
Ignore
the
what I
reason
just
why.
said.
This is precisely the reason why I'm here with you, to correct you and help you with life.
Because puberty is apparently too hard word for me to say.
Yeah, sure is. Maybe puberty is hitting you with English language as well.
Maybe.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, let's see when I'm on Ireland. I bet then it's gonna be like, I'm gonna screw you over so many times.
I wonder how much of an Irish accent are you actually gonna bring back? Oh boy.
I actually wonder it too. Not gonna lie.
Not that I mind Irish accent or Irish like dictionary in general. I really like Irish accent and that stuff, but oh boy, Flare with one.
Like imagine like Jacksepticeye version of me.
I like the little pause, like me. Like it just sounded like you realized how bad of an idea is that.
Well, to be perfectly honest, maybe kinda.
Yeah.
Oh look, I only lost like 1 frame of progress. How about that?
That's nice.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Nope. You can easily whip that up, how to spoken, now myself.
I'm giving it to you. The English puberty.
No, take it back, I don't want it.
What if it's...
I don't want any!
What if it wants to stay?
No. I don't want it. Take it back.
What if it's like, Emma, take me.
No. No.
Take
I
all of
refuse.
me.
No.
Oh yeah, I was actually surprised that Daniel died again.
I mean, he went to hang out with a friend of his, I think.
Oh yeah, he did.
Jesus Christ, you have a terrible memory.
It seems like I currently have a temporary memory.
You have a selective memory.
Exactly.
But like that is very intriguing considering he was just yesterday at a freaking concert and now he's like, let's be social.
True.
And usually he tends to like complain about like, I am so tired of people. I just wanna lay down and be here. Goodbye, world.
Uh-huh.
And now he's like, lol, I'm going out. Goodbye.
Hi, beautiful angel, and hi, Catnip Adventure. Welcome to the stream of English puberty. English puberty. Puberty. Purity.
Purity?
AKA stream that English isn't doing it for me.
It really isn't.
It's like screw you.
You were doing just fine when Wolf was here. What
You have
happened?
influence to me.
Pardon?
Maybe you have some kind of influence to me.
Oh boy.
No, we are not judging you. It's okay.
As much as that's pretty much an obvious answer, like honestly, did you ever look at her freaking username?
Shh.
Let me judge people, just secretly. I won't tell anyone.
Yeah, sure. We can make up this secretly
Yeah.
secretly judging club. Or we can judge Daniel and Celia individually.
Yeah.
And now I want to make Google about that.
Flare. Nobody needs to know.
Uh-huh. I get your reference, but the sad fact is that I can't continue it because I don't remember any lyrics.
That's literally how the song ends. You know, say no to this. It ends like that.
I actually was thinking about is this actually a Hamilton reference?
It is.
Funny fact, Say No to This is actually one of those songs that make me freaking uncomfortable.
Me too.
So I don't like listening to it so much.
I would be surprised if somebody wasn't like uncomfortable listening to that song.
Because it's basically like giving in your lust, giving in your cheating hormones.
You don't have hormones for cheating.
Shh, I just invented one.
You can't invent things that do not exist.
But what if I want them to exist? Okay, no, because then it would mean that humanity is just cheating mess and nobody is together with anyone, and then you would have no freaking idea who your parents are because they are most likely banging people who they shouldn't be banging. I guess PJ warning is a good thing to mention right now. Unintentional, not safe for word warning.
I mean, just mentioning it in the description would be a good idea as well.
Well, Emma, look at that!
What am I supposed to look at?
No, just like my email notification was like, you have missed the messages on Discord, and I'm like, I'm streaming!
Yeah, like you are on busy for a reason.
Yeah, for kind of obvious reasons, so it wouldn't pop up constantly on the side.
Understandable.
Same with Skype. I'm right there too.
I have noticed. So am I, but I am not green.
But it is great to see that some older faces are also coming up to the chat once again.
The what now?
It is great to see a little bit older faces coming up in the chat as well, like now.
True. Yeah, I agree.
And as I've said before, if your people are watching and you're considering whether you want to chat or not, feel free, because our chat community is one of the best communities ever. And that is totally not something that everyone says about their communities ever.
I'm not sure if that was sarcasm or not.
It was kind of supposed to be, but I guess Didn't smuggle it. Kind of spoiled it in a way.
You spoiled it?
Or screwed it.
Pardon?
I can't English today, okay?
I noticed so.
Okay, now I save it on top of the thing.
That thing.
Yes, it exists, but I want to get rid of it because I want to update it. Excuse me, I need to be right back quickly and get some more water, so...
Oh, you're just gonna leave me here with these people. Okay, I see how it is.
I believe you're doing just fine.
Oh boy. I'm not gonna promise anything.
We will see when I come back.
Oh boy. This castle. Yeah, how dare she leave me alone here with you guys? Ew, Jesus Christ. Hello, Pussy Boss. Or is it like, is it Pussy supposed to be pronounced as Pussy? I guess. I don't know. Hi. Strawberry. Uh-huh. Well, excuse you if I like strawberries. You don't need to call me out on that. Someone please what? Come on, I'm not that bad a person, okay? I can be nice. Hello, Ansku. You have been forgiven. Okay. Take your time, Catnip. You just hate it when your siblings walk into your room. Like, Jesus. Why you here? Bro, get out. I don't want you here. Go away. I have nothing for you. Lonely, Mr. Lonely. I have nobody. By my I'm sorry. I get very lonely sometimes. And I'm supposed to be like talking and I'm lonely. So I have no idea what I should like talk about. So I just resort to singing. That's one specific song. Oh, his tree. That's adorable. Give him a smooch for me, just because. He deserves it. He's worth it. A little smoocher on the cheek or forehead, whatever you want to kiss him into. Great choice of words, Emma. Oh, stop it, you. Don't compliment my singing. It's only gonna make things worse. Okay. Well, there we go. Down. I'm good at shading. Oopsie daisy. Oop, 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 la. So what are you guys doing? Because Claire's still not back from getting water for some reason. Whatever the reason may be, I am not gonna question it any further. Because like her kitchen is like almost right next to her freaking room. How is that gonna take forever? I have no idea, but it's Flare logic, so I guess that's good enough. I guess. Was that Flare? Who? The little bit of a like background noise was Flare, but I have no idea what are you talking about.
Okay,
There
I'm back.
she is. Hello!
Hello!
The sweet release of having company! Yay!
Oh, I actually noticed that someone had joined. Hi, Fussy Paws. Welcome to the stream if you're still around.
That is an excellent question that I do not have a very good answer to.
I actually took a little snack, so I'm again.
I was literally just talking about like, wow, getting water is taking her a long time. I have no idea what is she doing, but I am not gonna question that any further from that. Literally word for word.
Beautiful. I just ate some strawberries and pistachio nuts.
Stop teasing me with the strawberries!
They're great!
Stop!
We need to get some.
I most
about
likely
that.
gonna have to get some tomorrow. Because I really want strawberries. Back down.
Join the Strawberry Army.
No. I refuse.
I actually came up with another explanation for strawberries being starberries.
Don't.
Because they save from starvation.
No.
Yes.
No. Claire, no.
Yes.
Stop. Stop.
That's more logical explanation.
No.
Try to see my point in here.
No. It would be fruitless.
I will try and offer that explanation to the nerdy squad after
Don't.
this stream is over.
No, don't.
Maybe someone finally accepts my starve theory.
No. No.
Maybe I should just, send an email to MathPath and be like, hey,
No.
can you do a research on this thing?
No. He doesn't need to be subjected to that.
Meanwhile, he overthinks video games, I overthink life.
Freaking strawberries of all things.
Because I'm great that way.
No.
Fine.
No. No.
Fine. I get over it. For now.
Good. For now?
I still try to expose this in Nerd Squad.
No. Everybody already said it doesn't make any sense. Why are you trying to shove it down our throats still? I don't understand you.
Because I think...
No. No. Don't do that. It's too much for your brain.
This is why I have friends.
Yeah, we bring her down from the clouds. Otherwise, she's just gonna fly away with all of those crazy ideas, and nobody's gonna stop her. So I and the others are here to bring her back down. Like, no, stop that.
And it's almost 8 p.m. here.
That has nothing to do with that, but okay.
I replied to a question!
Still! Ah! Stop screaming at me, woman! You're supposed to be the adult here.
Well, we only have 2 viewers. I wonder what happened.
You started talking about strawberries.
I bet the reason is not that.
Just guess once. What else could it be? With all honesty now.
I'll be right back.
No.
I actually had something more sensible to say.
Oh
Where
no.
the thought went.
Here it comes.
Ah, yes, this one is actually for the chat. As a reminder for you, one viewer. Or anyone who may watch this stream afterwards before I hide it.
It could be me as well. I have your stream open. Not anymore. I closed it just because I can.
So, for the only 2 viewers
Oh, hello.
that we currently have, hi to the one who currently joined us. Mediator's Word, aka Emmas, also known as Raining Colors in the chat. If you guys ask a question relating something what I like or something whatever me, and if Emma gives you an answer, that answer is as valid as my answer. Just thought it is worth of mentioning to this. 3 people.
Yay, people are increasing!
Yay! But yeah, in a nutshell, if you have a question and I don't get to answer it, or she answers faster than I do, her answer is as valid as mine. Probably shorter, but it's still valid.
Most likely shorter.
Because you know how to simplify things.
Yeah. That's the other reason why I'm your mod.
Yeah. You have so many reasons like be my mod, and honestly, maybe one day you're like my editor or something. And hi, Moonies, Wolves, XXX. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, that was something like when I was eating the pistachio nuts, I was like, this is something I should probably mention.
Let's talk about Emma for a moment.
Let's give her a spotlight because she actually does an amazing job managing my chat. Most of the time alone.
Oh, you little thing, stop that. You're making me blush.
Because the other 3 moderators that I have are
not
barely around.
Yeah.
Shout out to Celia and Daniel if they ever watch this again. Probably not.
Most likely not.
Kinda. Or Wolf.
Kinda hope they do, because that would be just... Oh, I missed that thing, okay.
Mm-hmm. So you're doing an amazing job of people that is kind of divided for 4 people, you included.
Yay! Somebody appreciates me.
Of course I appreciate you!
Yay!
Even though you correct my grammar every now and then, I still appreciate you.
I have to, okay.
That's basically your job in life.
Yeah, just correct Flare. Nothing else.
Because, yeah. Like, screw your studies, you're here to be my personal corrector.
Yeah.
And vocabulary. Vocabulary.
Yeah. I'm your freaking dictionary.
Yes.
A walking, talking dictionary that you don't need to open.
Mm-hmm. Because you're walking and living.
It will open itself even if you don't want it to.
What are you doing right now?
I'm actually about to finish the first layer of shading on this thing.
Ah, cool. The first layer of shading is the worst.
It is, because there's like a lot of space to like fill up, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
But I still like shading anyway.
And once you get over it, the rest is just like 15 minutes and done.
Pretty much.
Yeah. How much gore is that holo gonna have?
Huh?
How much gore is that thing gonna have? As you mentioned, Tatsili is gonna commission you.
She didn't really specify what kind of a gore, but so far I have like, hang on, how do I say this? Like, I have pretty much like in mind a lot of blood and that kind of stuff, and then I'm gonna ask her if like ice dripping, black ooze, and that kind of stuff is okay with her. So that's kind of like so edgy.
Beautiful. Hi, Aqualia. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, hello.
More familiar faces.
Yay!
And our 3rd viewer.
That doesn't get us all out, yay! But hi!
Hi! Enjoy your private show.
Almost private.
Yes.
There's still like 2 people, including you.
Yep. Then again, this stream didn't like start off with high viewer rates, but it actually has been okay not too long ago when we had like only few viewers, but you know they still remain somewhat active in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was streaming because I suddenly got the idea that I could stream again. I was originally gonna stream last weekend, but didn't get a chance.
It's okay. Things come in the way.
Yeah. Draw your character.
Which one?
The third one.
The what?
Third one.
I still didn't hear that, but okay.
You asked which one, and I said third one.
I don't put my characters in order.
I don't know, maybe the person does.
Why would anyone put the characters in order?
I don't know.
That's called favoritism.
Emma, since you're the shapeshifter expert, if you can help this person out.
That has nothing to do with my persona being a shapeshifter.
Excuse me, I'm getting a call.
Excused. I'm lonely with you guys again. Yay! Okay. Suddenly hiccups. Hello. Ugh. Why are you saying yay? You guys are like subjected to be alone with me here. How is that a yay, of all things? You should be frightened. I should be doing the spook to you guys. Ah! Maybe I could fix that actually. That looks kind of weird. I could do this thing instead. Trying on a bed. Bed. Ah. I actually remember when I was like when my current main laptop was still a baby boy, I was like drawing on my freaking bed, and like my tablet, my laptop was on top of a small stool, and I had my tablet in my lap, and it was such a day. Like, Jesus Christ, no, never again. Thank you. So I definitely feel you. Fun times all around, oh boy. Cool. That must be a real pain. I understand that. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, this is weird. Here's the August 1999. Secondary characters are interesting. Oh Jesus, this is weird. Taste. Hello, cat lover. Let's see. Hello, Sabertooth. And I am not entirely sure if you guys actually heard this, but Flare is getting a call from her mother. Mother, how it is spoken. So she's gonna be back in a bit. Yeah, the chat is not the most active right now, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to, so yeah, hi. Trying to fix this freaking commission because I can't draw Jack-o'-lantern thief at all. Help. Maybe that thief should be a little bit more that way. I'm actually listening to a cover, and I really like this cover. Can I say one more cover into this sentence? This cover is from Nate Wants to Battle, and I like his music. There we go. His covers are very nice. If Nate Wants to Battle doesn't ring any bell to you, I recommend checking him out. He's on YouTube and Spotify, and I really like his music. Shameless advertising for my favorite freaking artist here on YouTube. I got a book for a horror game series today, but I'm not gonna say what it is since I don't try to go for a series I like. I feel like it's Goosebumps, but at the same time, it's not a horror game. Nate is so nice. I like his voice so much. Like, hang on. Gas escaped in my freaking throat. Okay, there we go. What, like, for example, I really like male voices because my voice is kind of scruffy and deeper than most women, feminine voices. So listening to a guy with a lower voice as well kind of just helps me keep my voice down, which is more true to my actual voice. And just in general, I really like how Nate sounds. He has a great voice. Jesus Christ. I have no idea what am I doing with this freaking mouth. Okay, let's see. How would I actually do this? Like, if it was normal mouth, I would do kind of like. That's a beep as well. And like, here's another tooth. For a child, have a pretty deep voice. Pardon? The book came out today. I did not really follow any kind of like what book is coming out today and what is coming out tomorrow, so I don't really know. Okay, I could move that tooth over here instead. I don't need to follow this reference entirely perfectly, do I? Nah.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
While
Were
I
you
was,
trying to,
huh?
were you trying to speak like when you did have the mute on or something?
No, I didn't try to talk when I had a mute on.
Okay, nice. Welcome back.
I was like, thank you. I was talking on the phone. I guess that was something like, I'm hearing noises. Why do you have your microphone muted?
Ah.
But yeah, I got up by those music quiz thingies.
The what now?
The music quiz thingies that I've been taking lately. Kysely? Quizzes, yeah.
Why have you taken those again?
Because if they are like made by the radios that I listen or some sort of like that, I kind of like feel, because I use radio quite a bit, and if I have an opportunity to kind of affect about the playlist there, then I will gladly take that.
Ah.
I answered those quizzes because I feel like it is something that actually matters to me too. So,
I see.
hi Aluma, welcome to the stream. While I was away, the viewer count increased.
These people keep increasing. The population is getting out of hand. Oh my god.
What happened? I'm gone, and people just like, hello.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hi, Cat Lover Lottis. I didn't get to say that properly to you before.
I did.
Feel proud of yourself.
I am.
Good.
Yeah.
And hi, M Sabertooth. Welcome to the stream. That seems like a new name. happened while I was away? Did you entertain the people?
Hopefully.
Well, apparently you did a better job than we did a while ago.
Oh boy.
You brought people back to life.
Hey, I have reviving powers. This was a mistake.
How it was a mistake.
Do not give me powers.
I know you're a responsible woman, and you can use them. Or almost a woman.
I am immature as all heck. You shouldn't trust me with this much power.
Too bad. I kinda already have.
Oh, okay.
You have the newspaper!
True.
That is a lot of power already.
Pardon?
That is a lot of power already.
True.
You have the fantastic ability of the newspaper. And you can feel like, "Wah!"
Pardon? What? That sounded like you just suddenly turned into a chicken and then you just flew away. Like, okay, bye, Flare. What did you do?
Like I was about to like feel like you can use the power like, "Wah!" I actually sound like a chicken when I do that.
You really do. You scare people, Flare.
Okay, maybe I become normal again.
Maybe better that way.
Like, welcome to the live stream.
Flare, maybe you should start. You should like not do that.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I would recommend that way.
Welcome to the fandom.
Yeah, that's the first impression you give people if you do that in the middle of a stream.
Excuse me, I can't control when people come and walk away.
That's why you should be cautious of such a thing.
Let's
And
face it, how many of your streams have actually, my streams have actually been normal?
Like, none of them.
So this beautiful chicken edition adds up to the collection.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't sign up for this.
So yeah, the idea behind like that chicken voice was like when I said that you have a lot of power, I was like imagining it like, you know Kung Fu Panda?
Very well do.
And there is like that peacock villain. I was imagining it kind of like that style of, the wild flares battle cry, yeah. Feel free to press the subscribe button. I promise I'm not this wild normally.
She is. Trust me, I know her in real. I have met her in real too many times, for the matter.
Or should I say it like this? If you find my content worth of subscribing for, go for it! Don't mind this one goofy stream that kind of like probably gave you the first impression of me, but I promise as an artist I'm still pretty normal.
Sure. Whoever believes that, good luck.
Wow! Emma!
Yeah?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Tell that to my plus 11,000 people who have actually bothered to subscribe.
Surprisingly enough.
Like, this is the quality content you guys have been subscribing for. Like, what?
Oh boy.
Okay, I tried to stop now.
Thank you.
I don't know why, but that chicken reminds me of like certain Irish guy we talked about earlier.
How? He
You know,
doesn't make noises like that.
well, you know, he's like, come on!
No, he doesn't make chicken noises. That's like screaming.
Okay, now it's like Jacksepticeye screaming equals chicken noises.
No.
I'm sorry, I'm not to bring this news to you, especially as you're the hardcore fan of him.
I'm not that hardcore.
Oh. Okay, you're a pretty soft fan.
What?
Okay, what's wrong? Don't mind it. Let's slowly move on to another subject.
Maybe better that way. Honest, with like all honesty.
Like slowly, let's abort and abandon this conversation.
I am so glad that when people actually come into the stream, the only first impression they get is for you and not me. Because they can't actually tell that it's me until I reveal myself. Like, hi, this was me all along.
Because I'm such a chicken, you have to be at least somewhat normal.
Yeah. Even if, like, my nickname was Chicken Ma for the longest of times when Alex was around still. So, you just took my title. How dare.
Well, now you can think about it like you became a nugget.
Is that supposed to make me feel special?
Yes. Because the kindergarten nugget is first. Okay, no, I can't do it. Stephanie is better with that.
What?
I can't drink normally anymore.
You really can't.
But don't you love, like, oh yeah, because you watched Jacksepticeye, you probably haven't watched like GT Live's the kindergarten streams.
I have, actually.
Then you should know about Stephanie's nugget voice.
No.
Perhaps you have to be introduced in a race of nugget.
I mean, with all honesty, I prefer Sean's nugget voice.
Well, I haven't heard that, so I don't have much to compare to.
I would try to recreate that, but my voice is not as masculine as his. Bleh.
Did he make him like, I'm a serial killer?
He did it like, for him, Nugget was like, how could I actually make it at least moderately close to that? Like, it was like, Nugget!
Ah, so like a nose sound.
Yeah, kind of like this. Yeah.
Like, let's be nugget.
She says as she like.
Like, okay, let's continue the rest of the stream like this. Okay, that's actually really helpful.
No, let's continue.
Yeah, let's go with
Let's
this.
go.
Yeah. This is like the...
Oh my god!
This is the nosest stream I've ever been into. Get it? Like, nosiest stream. Yeah.
Claire,
so
you're like
noisy
so
too.
noisy. You're so
Yeah.
noisy. How...
We are like incredibly noisy.
Wah!
Wah!
Swallowing with my freaking nose stuck is a pain. Try to swallow.
I have to breathe for a moment.
Like, just pinch your nose and try to swallow. It's such a hard thing to do.
I know. I know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can agree. Nugget could be pretty fit with the nose voice too, but I also really like the way that Stephanie does the noise. She's probably using.
Flare. Check your Discord. I sent you a thing.
You sent me a thing. Ah! Ah! Yes, I will check it after.
We can check it and watch together after the stream.
Yes, that sounds great. I can eat the evening snack while squealing over people. Yeah, I'm not fan of horror, but it seems like I created by accident.
I created a monster.
I would continue if I remembered any lyrics, but knowing you, the song probably ended.
I'm pretty sure you have never heard that song, but okay.
Maybe.
Does Set It Off ring any bell?
What?
Set It Off?
Yeah.
That's their song. Holy shit.
I've listened to some Set It Off. Come on, I dated a guy who was fan of that band, or is.
True.
So I kind of got introduced it through him.
Introduced it by me. Ha!
I can say it is pretty nice band. Like, okay, sure, not like I like the attitude in their songs.
Like, honestly, they do mostly like that kind of, how to say, angsty kind of music. But even with those, they have those certain songs that are like super inspirational and very nice to listen to. And like, Jesus Christ. I even have like, which song was it again? I think it was Tomorrow. I have some of the lyrics on my freaking DeviantArt profile because I can. I just like their songs so much.
Yep, they are a great band. And like, even though some of the songs are depressing, the way they are performing them, like most of the time, or not performing them, playing, listening, whatever. When you're listening to the songs, the first thought of yours isn't exactly like, oh my gosh, I want to make a suicide. I hate my life. It is more of like, yeah, kick that feeling in the butt.
I mean, usually angsty music and depressing kind of music that kind of like handles that kind of stuff makes people that actually have depression feel better. Because they're like, oh, this person who made this song understands me kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
So angsty music has actually decreased the amount of suicides.
Mm-hmm. Are we ready to continue our nose conversation?
Yeah.
I wanna try this again.
Oh boy. Let's
I don't know
talk
why
about
I-
suicide. Let's talk about suicide like this. It will make everything better.
Yes. Hey,
Yeah.
you know what we should do?
No.
We should actually like, when we're in the nerd squad in a call, we should actually sometimes like switch our like, the talking style into this.
We should like join the voice chat one day and just be like this, and they can just figure out what is going on.
Yeah, of course. We should totally do that.
Yeah.
I agree.
We, Waluigi.
We the we intensifies.
Wee! Wee! Hello, Celia.
Did Celia pop up in the Discord?
Yep.
Make it the Discord! But
Stop.
because you know she popped up. So uh. Fine.
Pardon?
You didn't answer to me, so I was like, fine.
I was checking the thing Celia sent, okay? Cut me some slack. Jesus Christ. Wee! Waluigi!
But adding up to the Nugget character, I really like the Nugget character. Like as a character.
He was an interesting case.
Like, you know, very interesting like combination. Okay, he technically could have gone by a mad scientist kind of case. But he was definitely interesting.
Did you actually see the secret ending to the freaking game?
You mean the card thingy?
Yeah, the Monster One cards. If you gathered them all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
that's
so
it.
chill!
Yeah, it was quite the experience when I saw it the first time.
Yep, it sure was.
Yeah. Oh boy. Do you actually think there's gonna be a sequel?
Do I think, or what was the question?
Do you actually think there's gonna be a sequel?
I kind of hope so, because there is actually like, I can imagine there would be a sequel where like, you know, we move to the like new kindergarten and then you continue off as the same character, and then there's the Nugget that is like the old buddy kind of thing.
That would be actually an interesting setting, honestly. Because, like, in the first version, at least, like, yeah, you have no friends
Mm-hmm.
unless you like befriend someone for that one Monday.
That one Monday that keeps coming and coming and coming.
Yeah. So having like a friend beforehand would be interesting to see where it can go.
Yeah. But I'm happy that Nugget got to stay alive, even though he is kind of insane.
Stay alive.
Stay alive.
Pretty much. Oopsie daisy.
Well, yeah, after I watched the like VidCon live thing,
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of like gave some kind of like preview of the upcoming kindergarten theory they are having.
Oh boy.
I was actually wondering, will Stephanie do the voiceovers there?
That would be fun.
Because like Matthew was like, okay, Stephanie, can you give like, you know, a little bit of a sneak peek of the upcoming theory? And then Stephanie said like,
Nuggets are very dangerous.
in her Nugget voice, but you know.
Nice.
And I'm like, it would be really cool if it's actually like, I'm voicing this character in this theory. Oh, welcome back, M. Sabertooth. Am I really?
Yeah.
Okay, I technically am.
You're just technically you are, that's what.
Okay, guys, I think we could actually start ending this stream like in 20 minutes-ish. So just a little heads up. Oh, Spoon, hi!
Hi, Spoon!
Such a spoony appearance. Appearance.
There you go.
Okay, XX Moonies, Wolves, XX, welcome. Good. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know what to do anymore. It's good that the stream is ending, otherwise this would be like completely horrendous stream for the rest of the evening.
I sent you a thing on Hang Up.
Well, I see your logic there.
These are the jokes.
But like VidCon live stream made me too happy.
Pardon?
The VidCon live stream made me just too happy.
Well, that's good that it did. Are you actually ever interested to actually go to a VidCon?
Kind of, yeah. I guess you're talking about the America version.
Just America or like Europe as well, whatever, like VidCon in general.
Yeah, it would be like, I would definitely say it would be very interesting to go to. I guess the first thing I should probably tackle first is the Finland's TubeCon. Tubecon.
I don't know about VidCon, honestly. Like, you have to actually pay for that one, and it's not even that big of a thing. Like, then again, I don't really follow all too many Finnish YouTubers, so I'm.
Me neither, but I actually like, you know, you can actually see who are attending there and having probably their greets and meets and whatever.
Yeah.
And I found this one little pet shop channel that I remember was about almost as popular as mine, if not even more popular.
I mean, those channels, oh boy.
But like, I was like, okay, this is probably, you know, gonna be one of those like 30 subscriber kind of thing with like 300 videos. And then I was like,
nope.
Like, and it was in Finnish! It was in Finnish! The entire thing was in Finnish!
I am aware! Stop screaming at me, woman.
But yeah, VidCon would be definitely interesting. I highly doubt I ever get invited into one, so. But as a guest, it still would be interesting.
Because I was like thinking if we ever actually have like plans to go, Maybe we could go together, perhaps.
Ah, sure. I bet the Europe one would work out perfectly that way.
When would it be actually the next time? Let me check.
It is. Is it like? Does it change country by country? Because if I remember correctly from Jaden's channel, they were in Holland, and that isn't even too far away.
It was in Amsterdam.
Yeah, again, Netherlands. Yeah.
You said Poland.
I thought I said Holland.
It was actually a couple of months ago. Where is it now showing? When is it gonna be the next time?
Sometimes those conventions actually take a while to show it up, and a couple of months before it's launching, it's just like, hello, we're alive.
Yeah. Actually, I can't remember. Who was the Peter creators there? But I know Jaden was one. And wasn't Matt back there as well, if I remember right? Hannah Hart, yeah, now I remember.
Yeah, it would be definitely fun, and I bet that people who live in the Netherlands and around there, we could probably have our own meet and greet, like at a park or something.
Maybe.
Just, of course, a little bit smaller. Unless I get invited, but that is probably not gonna happen until like 990,000 subscribers later. Are you answering the question that I'm seeing in the chat?
Yep.
Yes. But yeah, think about it, like when it's in Netherlands, it's not even that far away, really.
It's not.
And buying tickets there, I guess it's only like 200 at maximum, but could get cheaper.
Let me actually see. I am curious to know how much would it be like in a month to fly there.
I think probably 100 up to 150. Because it's not that far away from like Denmark and such. It's okay, Spoon. We all are trashes at some point or another.
Oh, come on.
Are you searching for Momondo?
Hmm?
Are you searching for Momondo?
No, I'm actually checking for Finnair because I can.
Ah. In there is a good.
It is. If only the site would load. Just saying.
Well, I can tell you that much that the like flights and such, searching them up, they take a lot from a computer.
True. There's a lot of flights going on anyway.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh!
Hmm?
I have gotten a snap from freaking Daniel.
I guess he's out with a friend.
I'm gonna check in a sec.
I know I have missed the freaking things. I'm doing a stream. Thank you very much. Notifications.
I guess both of us go as adults from this one.
Yeah, we are adults. There is no such an option like student or teenager.
Sad face. Economic class.
Yep, economic clash.
I didn't do big Helsinki. Thank you. There we go. Surprisingly enough, Daniel has friends. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Who would have thought indeed?
Oh, Emma was in freaking VidCon. That's nice.
Well, Spoon, that 20 more minutes is actually soon 7 minutes. Yeah, did you get the prize?
It's still loading. Let me just go to Momondo instead to see if that's it any faster.
It is kind of faster. If you're tired, I would recommend it. But if you're on a summer vacation, then I would say whatever you feel like doing. But if you have school, I would recommend to do so. Oh, that's not nice. What have you eaten, Spoon? And also because the Momondo is gonna like, you know, suggest every single freaking flight that is available.
Mm-hmm.
You can easily like pick up the Finnair ones.
True.
Because I prefer Finnair. Also, another is that I consider a good one is KLS or KLM. Either one of those. I've flown with that once, with that company to Japan, and it was fairly enjoyable.
That's nice.
So that is also another one I can recommend out of the bag.
About 4 days kind of staying in Amsterdam would be about €190.
Okay, so they're about this 200 euros.
Yeah, and the rest of these are like 207, 220, 25, 26, and so on.
Okay, so it's safe to assume that flying to Netherlands would be 200 euros plus the ticket and sleeping over somewhere.
Yeah. Unless we go to Lisa.
True. I'm not sure how far away she actually lives there.
I have
But yeah.
no idea where over there she actually lives.
If I remember correctly, what Daniel has told about their time when they dated together, maybe a couple of hours away from Amsterdam.
That's not too bad. Okay, I changed it to 5 days staying about a month away, and it just stabilized around to 190 euro. So the longer, so basically what this site is telling me, the longer we would stay in Amsterdam, the cheaper the thing would be.
Yeah, I was just about to say that maybe like if we consider going to the VidCon, we could probably, if it's possible, could easily take like a week off and actually like stay the week there, enjoying whole Amsterdam. Okay, it's 3 minutes away from when I said about I would be closing the live stream. I shall show a preview. When I give the last peek of the map part. It was alright. Can't really complain. It was funny in its own weird way. What is trying scheduled live events? Oh, sorry. Now I understand. I was so stupid.
What did you do now?
Spoon is asking, have you suggested trying scheduled live events? And I at first was like, what kind of show is that? Until I realized the core of the question.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, have you well, not exactly. Some people in the chat have like drawn back and forth some suggestions for a chat, like live streams and such, like other than animating streams and such. But there hasn't been really any scheduled plans for these live streams or anything like that, because these are more of like on and off, they go by. But then again, sometimes I guess we could sometimes maybe try and script like a fair idea of conversations we could discuss and talk about when it gets way too quiet. But then again, that is a little bit more strategized thing. Anyway, on that note, yeah, it is more of like that, and I would love to do regular streams. As you guys probably have noticed, probably last summer, I tried to do those. But currently, with the state, how my life is right now, it is unfortunately not possible. Otherwise, I would love to have like regular streams more often and more frequently, whatever. But yeah, it's not possible right now, so we are going as we please right now. But yeah, again, on that note, I shall show you the preview and then we shall be off. Okay, I think that is a good place for us to settle this stream. Did I save it? Let me save again. So, we have only 2 viewers or 3 viewers. I'm very sorry for the person who just joined. We're about to end this stream. Whoops. So yeah, thank you everyone who came in here, or thank you for watching the stream afterwards if somebody decides to do that. So yeah, again, don't know when I will be streaming again, but judging by the boost I currently have, I probably will try to stream during the next weekend because I'm so close getting to the vacation that it's insane, and I'm dying to get out of the internship currently. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoy your stay, and I shall see you guys next time.